You know, in my culture, I'm not allowed to sweep the floor at this time. Don't beat yourself up. Right now, it feels like we are accompanying people to their seats. How much is the grand prize? I'm not worried about Sunday. Sunday is not my day. Sunday is, Sunday has its own people. I don't believe him. I still don't. And how he's such a smooth talker. I don't trust anything he says, but to be honest, I enjoyed the guy's company.
Welcome back, my beautiful people, to my channel. First off, a big congratulations to Khosi, Tati, and Ebubu for winning the Desperado task. Omo, e choke. No be small thing. I'm so happy for them. I see that Khosi is really winning these days. It's giving finale vibe. I'm so happy for them. And Tati and Khosi later had conversation. I heard a lot of persons say they don't know what Khosi and Tati were actually talking about. What they were talking about is this. Khosi is kind of worried about their winning. She's thinking if there's any mistake. Are you sure they won fair and squarely? She's thinking maybe they made mistake while playing the game. And Tati was just telling her, if there was any form of mistake, at every given point of the task, Big Brother would have told us to go back. He would have referred us back to wherever we made mistake. That I don't think we made any mistake, She gave her more reasons to understand that we actually won very fair and squarely. There was no mistake. And if you keep talking about it, Big Brother might just go back and check and see things that he never saw. All right, so Tati encouraged her that don't worry, we won and we actually won for real. Guys, to be honest, I'm loving the vibe these 6 finalists are giving. The way they do things together, they eat, and they make sure they are eating so well. This one is not the reign of just eating only noodles. They are eating really, really well. I really appreciate Ipeleng and Tati yesterday for putting in the work. They made this yummy looking salad with enough chicken, and Yvonne made noodles, okay? So they jammed everything together. When it was time for them to dish the food, Ipeleng brought out 9 plates. And Kanaga Junior was like, okay, who is the 9th plate for? We are only 6 in this hour. Do you have intention of serving Big Brother some food? I'm like, this is the vibe we want in the house. It's all positivity. So they jammed everything together and they sat down, ate with a lot of fruit juice. I'm like, okay, you guys are enjoying, because I don't know how there'll be food in that house and they'll be looking as if they are starving. But you see these 6 finalists? They are taking advantage of the food in the house, and I love it for them. Like, I love it for them so much. They ate together, they vibed, they gisted. I'm like, this is giving. This is the vibe I like, And I remember that final week is when housemates really bond so well. There are some housemates that don't get along, but once they stay together in that final week, they will start seeing a different side of that person they never saw. For example, Fina and Bella, both of them were like cat and dogs when they were in the house. But see, that final week, it gave them opportunity to bond and actually get to know each other on a personal level. And that is what I'm saying. Like, I'm loving it. After eating, I must say, you see these 2 head of house, it was actually needed. Khosi and Ipeleng have really been putting in the work. Ipeleng helped in making the dinner. And after they ate, she still went and did the dishes, washed the plates, later started sweeping. And Khosi, on the other hand, was just sweeping the whole lounge area. She was doing it so well. Both of them were cleaning. I'm like, this is head of house. These head of house are giving. Like, they don't even want to know if others are doing what they are meant to do. They take it up and they do it. And house these days have been so clean. Sparkling clean. I don't know if it's because they are few now, but trust me, Khosi and Ipeleng have been doing so well trying to keep the house clean, and kudos to them. And I heard Khosi talking about how in her culture she's not meant to be sweeping at that time, and the people was like, okay, why are you now doing it? If your culture doesn't permit you to sweep late at night. Why doing it? So she said she wants to do it so that tomorrow she'll be relaxed, chilled and do whatever she has to do. And I love it. Ipeleng has this new routine of going to the mirror side. She likes to talk to herself in the mirror, but now it seemed like a routine. And the kind of things she was saying to herself while on the mirror is actually my focus. I know she likes to talk to herself a lot. But what was she saying? She was saying a whole lot of things yesterday. I don't even understand where those vibes were coming from. It was funny. It was worrisome at the same time. First off, she went to the mirror that is at the laundry area. That one is her favorite. She got there, she was talking to herself, for her to relax, for her to be grateful for how far she has come, that she knows that it seems like she's here like to accompany people to the finale, to the grand prize, but she should be okay with it because whatever reason that brought her to the house has been accomplished. She's more confident in herself and she should be grateful for everything and her experience in the house. I'm like, what is really going on? So you don't lose faith and hope, say you go win. I don't understand. I know that in our diary sessions, when Big Brother asks her, okay, who do you think you will take along and who do you consider as your competitor or those you not want to see in the finale? She mentioned Khosi and Kanaga because she feels that these two persons are like the main threat in the game because they are very competitive and they've been said quite a lot of times. So she's kind of worried that if Khosi and Kanaga Jr. makes it to the final, our chances of winning that prize is very, very slim. Like, it's very, very low. So she's taking it in already that it seemed like, okay, I'm just here to accompany people to the grand prize. I'm like, why? Why would you say a thing like that? Even if, in a way, it might be true. But you're not even sure. You don't give up already. On a Tuesday night. Girl, don't do that. She kept on saying she's a titan. Oh, she's so happy that she's in top 6 and she was really excited saying it. That as much as this whole thing seemed like very nerve-wracking for her, she has accepted, her fate because Sunday is not for her. Sunday is for some certain people. Sunday is not her day. Sunday has its own people that she's not even worried about Sunday. What she's worried about is outside house, Her worry is going outside of the house. She doesn't want to go outside of the house and remain the usual person she used to be. She has a lot of dreams. In fact, she said she would like to buy clothes. She would like to buy a lot of things for herself. But she doesn't even have that kind of money and stuff like that. Before you knew, she now left and went to another mirror close to the garden area. That is one of her routine of late, where she goes and sing and dance Burna Boy and Ayasta song. I'm like, girl, you are just so weird. You are so funny. She goes there, sing Vibe Killer, Rita, Onima Energy. That song. She sang it the way she could, she vibed and danced. I'm like, okay. When I thought she was done, she went to the other side of the mirror again. More like the back side. She went there. She was now interviewing herself. Ipeleng. She introduced herself, her age, 25 years, where she came from. Big Brother will not keep the camera steady. It will just be going off and on. She talked about how she's so grateful for how she won the HOH game. She won the veto power, supreme veto power. That these are the things she felt like the boys in the house would be able to do. All right. She thought all this kind of tasks and being able to be competitive is meant for the boys. But she's so happy that she got the opportunity to do those things. And she's so proud of herself, And she kept talking now. After she interviewed herself concerning the HOH and veto power thing, she now started talking about the boys. She never planned to be with the boys in the house, but she now started talking with Luke. Luke left. Another guy, which is Miracle, started talking to her. Both of them started talking, and later Miracle opened up that he likes her. Miracle was there for her, always trying to have conversations with her, looking out for her. That she really enjoyed, their moments. But she doesn't believe him. She said she doesn't believe Miracle, and she still don't believe Miracle, that the pictorial girl in her, that is where she came from, made her not to catch feelings. I'm like, hey, Ipeleng, are you alright? That she's going to tell Miracle that he's such a sweet talker, he's a con man, that she doesn't trust anything Miracle says. But at the end of the day, she still really enjoys the guy's company. But above all, that Miracle is that guy that has a very great personality amongst the guys in the house. He's a very nice guy, a caring guy. She said Miracle is such a soft guy, that she has really seen it, and he's so caring and loving, that when Miracle was evicted, that she really felt bad and stuff like that. I'm like, girl, all this your shalaye, like, what are you driving at? I don't even understand again. And she now made mention of something that she knows she can be very weird and goofy. I'm like, thank you. You really know. You are indeed weird. How do you go to the mirror and you have a full-blown conversation by yourself, to yourself? This one choke me, oh, big brother. You need to check on Ipeleng, because I don't know. I don't know what is going on again. After talking about Miracle, she now asked herself question, Ipele, when you get out of the house, who would you want to meet? Would you want to meet with Luke or Miracle? She said, she doesn't know, but anybody that wants to meet with her, she's going to meet them also, and she still has the choice of not meeting anybody at all, but anyone that wants to meet her, Luke or Miracle, that she's going to meet them. I'm like, okay, Ipeleng, I hear you. My people, Ipeleng now wrap up the conversation with saying that it's been a great night spending time with Ipeleng. Me to you, Ipeleng. There is no one to kiss you a good night. So I'm going to do it myself. Now the girl can't kiss her hand though. Carry the hand, put on her forehead. Kiss the hand again, put for her right chin. Kiss the hand again, put on for her left chin. I'm like, hey, big brother. What is going on here? You had a full-blown conversation by yourself, to yourself. You still kissed yourself a good night. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Kissed her hand and placed it on her forehead. I'm like, she later told herself, good night, see you tomorrow at the gym by 7 a.m. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. I'm like, Ipeleng, again. Like, what is happening? Is it boredom or what? What is really wrong with Ipeleng? Or is it a way for her to get screen time at night? Because while she was doing all those things, housemates were obviously, some of them were on the bed already, laying down, while Khosi was doing her chores, sweeping the house and stuff like that. I don't know if it's just a way for her to get her own screen time, undivided attention from Big Brother, because I don't understand how person go to talk to himself by himself. Like, why? You ask yourself question and you respond. Like, oh my days. So she said quite a lot of things, She has made up her mind. She has accepted her fate that come Sunday is not for me. I am not winning that grand prize. I am just here to accompany some persons, because Sunday is definitely not for me. It is for some set of persons. So guys, Ipeleng don't give up on that prize. She has said it with her mouth. She has accepted her fate, and whatever happens, she's happy with it. So guys, what do you think about what Ipeleng was saying as regards to Sunday and the grand prize And what do you think about what she said to Miracle? What is your take? Like, I don't get it. That girl is confused.